So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back with another roll featuring brown belt Michelle. So here we're going to slap bump and start moving around before trying to grab grip. So here she's trying to go for the collar. She gets the collar and the sleeve and goes for a nice collar drag right there and turns it into a single leg. And I'm going to be able to circle my leg out and stand back up on my square 2 feet. So now what I'm trying to do is grab the collar right there and grab the sleeve and start setting up a takedown or an ankle pick or something like that. So right here, I'm going to kind of go for a very bad Taitoshi that I've been trying to work with Calvin, who is the white belt who knows judo from the last video. So here I turn that Taitoshi into kind of like basically a side control position right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to back away. I want to grab the pant legs, but I don't get a good enough grip, and she's able to get her feet back under her and get into a combat stance right here. But I duck down and grab that ankle and take her down for the ankle pick right there. So here she's going to start setting up. We're trying to set up a single leg X. I'm going to back step, but I didn't really have control of her, and she's able to get back into the combat stance and stand back up to her feet. So here we're kind of playing around, trying to see what we're going to do. What I want to do is I want to bait her to come forward so I can grab that ankle and go for that ankle pick once again. But she's able to sit into the open guard position with a foot on the hip and trying to get her right foot to find a home in my bicep or my hip. But I'm having a very good elbow knee connection and stopping her from making a connection right there. So here I'm trying to stuff the leg, stuff it in between my legs, and start setting up my passing position, grabbing the pants at the knee and stepping around the guard and just trying to keep her at bay, and basically using my leg staple passing position to circle around to the back. And now that I have the back, what I'm going to do is gable grip my arms right here, kind of keep the pressure nice and heavy. She's trying to stand all the way back up, but I'm going to be able to keep my weight on her going forward and keeping her on her knees. And then I'm going to kind of sit back and get her to her back, and then I'm going to come up into a smashed half guard position right here, which is one of the positions that I really enjoy, just because it's a lot of pressure and you know, they can't really escape, and then their back is kind of exposed as well. So here what I'm going to do is I've got a grip on the collar, and I'm going to take my right arm and start trying to free it from the grip that she has. I try to strip the grip right here, not able to do it, and I want to circle my arm on the inside to try to get rid of that grip. But I decide to start grabbing the pants and start trying to go for an esteem lock, but I'm not able to get it right there. And what I'm going to do is just grab that collar one more time, try to strip the grip, and I'm able to strip the grip, and she just grabs the collar once again. So I'm going to grab the collar right here, grab the pant leg, and I'm going to go for my long step or back step pass right here. So as you can see, I'm slowing it down, and once I grab my grips, I'm going to go for that back step pass and then push her legs to the far side right there and start coming up and keeping my weight nice and heavy, stopping her from circling back in and getting back into the side control. So I basically kind of just went for the collar sleeve, or I'm sorry, the collar and the pant leg, and back stepped and got into the side control position right here. So now what I'm trying to do is take my right leg and bring it up to a knee on belly position, but she's doing a good job keeping her legs, basically keeping her legs in front of her and not allowing me to get the position that I want. So here I'm just grabbing the pant leg and trying to move my body away and keep that pant leg nice and pinned and stop her from moving. I really favor the pant leg grips because it really immobilizes people's hips and stops them from doing any type of movement that's going to be, you know, against what I want to do. So right here, I'm going to start getting into the side control position, just keeping my weight nice and heavy, bringing my leg up to block her hip right here. And as you can see, there's other people rolling, so I'm kind of watching them. And in watching them, she's able to spin and get back in front of me and get her guard back. So now what I'm going to start doing is grabbing that grip again, and she's going for the single leg X because she plays a lot of ankle lock position, knee bars, toe holds and stuff like that. So what I'm doing is making a very strong elbow knee connection, stopping her from finding a home for that leg, and I'm keeping that leg nice and planted, not in my hip, but just kind of planting it to the ground, and she's able to stand back up, and we are going to reset from the feet. So here she's going to pull into the open guard position, and again, I'm making it very difficult for her to find homes for her feet, not letting her set up the open guard position right there. And here she's going to start to kind of spin to the back. She's got kind of a half guard, X guard position she's trying to set up, but I'm going to grab the pant legs right here and basically keep both of her legs away from any of the back of my legs or anything like that. So here I'm able to kind of backstep out of the X guard position that she was trying to set up, and I'm keeping very, very strong grips on her pant legs. I'm going to settle into the side control position right here. She's doing a good job of blocking me with her knee, but I'm going to basically take that leg and plant it to the other side and get into the side control position right there. What you saw me looking at was just the time, just to see how much time we had left in the match. So right here I'm going to set up the knee on belly position, and I'm trying to isolate that other arm, but she's able to bring it back to her side, and I'm just going to basically transition to the other side of her guard right here. I'm trying to step over, but she's able to catch my leg and kind of get into a sit up guard position here. So what I don't want for her to do is grab my collar like she just did right there. So I break the grip, and I don't want her to grab the collar until I'm ready to sit back and get into like a reverse half guard position here. So now that I'm in the reverse half position, I know these toe holds aren't legal for my belt level because I'm purple and you can't do them until brown and black. But my old coach used to always say, you need to prepare these moves so you're not behind when you get to that belt level. So here I'm trying to set up a toe hold just to get her thinking about it, thinking about the submission. My legs aren't in the proper position to finish it. But I just wanted to, just test it out to see, where those positions, where those leg locks and toe holds would be available. So that way, when I get to brown belt, I'll be able to, pick them out and see them when they make themselves available. So right here, I'm kind of in, and again, the X guard position, but I just long step out of the way, and I keep a very, very tight grip on the pant leg. Throughout this whole video, I'm kind of keeping the pant legs and planting the feet and using that to basically move her body one way and move my body the other way. So right here, I'm trying to set up a Kimura from the side control position right here. And she's trying to hook my leg, trying to re-guard right here. And I'm not really able to basically pin her arm to the mat and start to set up that position. So she's able to get into like the half guard position here. So I'm going to grab that pant leg and I'm going to start trying to escape the half guard. And as you can see right here, I get my knee past her knee line, and I'm able to lock up the Kimura right here. And what I'm going to try to do is try to up away, like pull up and away and try to get the position, but I'm not able to. So right here I switch, and I'm going to still be trying to attack that arm, isolate it from the rest of her body right here. I try to go for a straight arm lock, straight arm crush, but I'm not able to do it. And again, I just do another back step pass right here, and I keep very, very strong grips on those pant legs to stop her from basically turning back into me when I'm backstepping. So here we are, we're going to just stand right back up, and she's going to pull into the open guard position, trying to set up a leg locking position right here. And that is the end of the roll. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the round. This is actually a longer video than my normal videos, and that's because we actually didn't take the rest round. We just started from the rest round straight into the round. A few of the takeaways, the leg staple passing is just something that I've been working on, and it's been very, very beneficial to my game. I'm able to plant the legs and use my speed and just go around people's guards. As you can see, there was a bunch of times where I was able to grab the pant leg and use that to set up the backstep pass and just be able to pass the guard and stay dynamic. The toe holds and stuff, like I said, it's not legal for my belt level, but the next belt level is brown, so I don't want to be behind the 8 ball and not know like where the toe holds and knee bars come from, or how to set them up and everything. So that's why I was going for those, but normally I wouldn't go for those if I wasn't going with somebody who was a brown or black belt or purple belt after we talked about I'm going for leg locks. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. It truly means more than you know, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.